Hey everyone! Welcome to today's video. My name is Mate Razan, and today we are going to be talking about visualization. Because for a lot of people, including me in the beginning, um, I would visualize and, I wasn't sure if I was doing it right. And the thing with visualization, like as with anything, when we're trying to manifest anything, there's a gestation period, right? So the thing is, how do you know if you are actually doing it right and it's just waiting for that gestation period to actually reach its maturity, right? So how do you know if you're actually doing it right and it's just a matter of time until you see things manifesting in your life? Are you doing it right and it's just a matter of time until you see it, or are you not doing it right, that's why it's not happening, right? So today I will be talking about visualization and how we can effectively visualize. So with that, let's go ahead and get started. So visualization in 3 easy steps, or simple steps, I should say, depending on how you look at it. Could be simple, could be easy, could be both. So here I want to share a quote, and it goes, "The future must become the present in the imagination of the one who had wisely and consciously create circumstance. We must translate vision into being, thinking of into thinking from. Imagination must center itself in some state and view the world from that state. Thinking from the end is an intense perception of the world of fulfilled desire." So this one is from Neville in his Awakened Imagination book. So I don't know if this means a whole, if this makes a whole lot of sense to you, but I can just tell you, like, so from what we'll cover today, this is probably gonna make probably gonna make more sense. So basically, this is saying that for us to actually manifest things into our life, we are not thinking from here where we are. We're thinking of the thing, like something that we are going to achieve down the road or in the future, right? We are actually moving from where we are now, like we are taking the future into our present, and we're thinking from that point. You're thinking so it's kind of like, you're mentally projecting yourself into that time when you've already achieved that desire. So you're thinking from that space, from that time, instead of you thinking from where you are to where you are going. So yeah, so you're thinking from the from the place and time of the fulfilled desire. You're thinking from the time that you've already fulfilled that desire. So how do we visualize effectively? So you want to ask yourself, what do you want specifically? You may have heard of the SMART goals as being specific. I don't really follow SMART goals because SMART stands for specific, measurable, accurate, realistic, and timeline, right? The R part, realistic, I mean, it all depends on who's looking at it. Anything is realistic depending on who's looking at it. For some people, if a person cannot grasp a specific thing as something that's achievable, that would be unrealistic, right? So I don't really follow that. I don't know if that's something you follow, but I've actually, just don't even think of that. But going back, so S stands for specific. So what do you want specifically? So for example, if you want money, so you want more money, how much more money? I mean, what if you have like a specific amount that you want to make clear of that. So one example would be, for you to maybe come up with a specific amount would be to, think about how much you'll be needing, or how much you'll be wanting, right? How much you'll be wanting on a monthly basis, maybe, or weekly or daily, right? Write down all your expenses, all the things that you want to, that you're going to be spending money on, all the things that you want to buy and all that stuff. So, just total them, and then at least, that way you'll have a specific number that you're working towards. Next is health. So say for example, do you want to reach a specific size? Do you have like a target size that's very specific? You want to be a size whatever, you fill in the blank. I don't want to give a number because you might be someone small looking to gain, or someone big looking to reduce, right? So and then also, do you have like an ideal weight, like a specific ideal weight? And then, with health, is it like the stamina, the energy level, and all those things? So you want to be really specific as to how you want your health to be. And next is relationships. If you want something with regard to relationships, like what specifically do you want? Are you maybe looking to have like a loving relationship, a happy relationship, or a harmonious relationship, maybe all of those things? Just be very specific. Say, for example, if you're someone who's maybe looking for a partner, right? What kind, what specifically, like what specific traits are you looking for in a partner? And you have to also keep in mind like what you're looking for in a partner you should also be, because you can't be looking for a very loving, kind, and sweet partner and all that stuff when you're not that yourself, right? So you attract what you are. So you want to become the person that you want to attract. So be the person you want to meet, right? So it also with relationships, it can also apply to maybe you want better relationships with your family, with your friends, and all that stuff, right? So what kind of like what specifically are you looking for with your relationships, or the ones that you're looking to have a relationship with? And then next is personal. So like what about you specifically do you want to become? Do you want to be a calmer person? Do you want to be a kind person, positive, loving? Just be very, very specific. And next is business. So what are you looking when it comes to business? Are you looking to expand your business? And if you are looking to expand your business, I mean, you maybe you can probably be more specific as to, how you expand, how you want to expand that. Do you want to probably maybe open up locations or open up branches and maybe like I don't know, maybe 5 more countries in the next 2 years or something like that? Just be very specific. And then, are you looking to attract like business partners, like ideal business partners? Or are you looking to start a passion-based business, right? Just, whatever, like, any areas, like any of these areas that you're trying to target, just be very, very specific. So here are the 3 simple steps. Next, the first one is create a picture in your mind that you already have what it is you want. So remember the very first slide, there was a quote that I shared with you from Neville. And so this is, you're creating a picture now in your mind that you already have what you want. So look at it closely. Look at the picture. What does it look like? And in that picture, what are you doing? What are you seeing, tasting, feeling, hearing? Use your 5 senses, right? Because the more you involve your sensory factors, the more it becomes real to you. Even if you're just seeing it in your mind right now, it doesn't stop you from from actually having that feeling towards it, like feeling good about it. So next, you want to see who you're with as as you manifest this dream or your goal, right? Who do you see yourself being surrounded by, and who are you sharing this experience with? Say for example, let's use the money example, right? So say for example, you've already manifested the amount of money that you want. So who are you sharing that with? Say, for example, are you maybe traveling with family because you have that amount of money that you've manifested? Are you now traveling with your family, enjoying the amount of money that you've manifested? Or I mean, or maybe you're seeing yourself donating to a cause that that's close to your heart, that's near and dear to you, right? So just these little things to give you an idea of of how you want to create that picture, or and how to picture yourself already having that thing that you want. And next thing you want to do is note how you're feeling. What does it feel like to actually have that thing manifest in your life? So you get a feeling of actually having that which you want. So you've already created a picture, and you're already you're involving all your five senses, your sensory factors, and you're seeing this picture in your mind. How are you feeling? And notice what you're feeling, and you want to make your feeling as vivid as possible. You want to imagine things as vivid as possible, because it will create that feeling of feeling of goodness inside of you. So are you excited? Are you joyful? Are you feeling grateful? Are you experiencing some sense of relief now that you've manifested this thing that you want, now that you've manifested whatever it is that you wanted to manifest in your life? And the last thing is, feel as if you're already there. So going back to the quote that I shared with you in the beginning, so it's the feeling of the wish fulfilled, right? So when you're feeling as if you're already there, you're not thinking of getting from where you are now to getting there. You're already there, like mentally maybe, but but the thing is, like, what we create in our mind, we bring about, right? So what you think about, you bring about. So what we've created in our minds, when we connect our emotions to it, it attracts to us, because the feelings that we feel is the vibration. That vibration is what attracts to us whatever we manifest in life. So if you'll notice that if you're always feeling bad, there's a lot of negative things that you're attracting to your life. But then when you switch that around, if you consciously, make yourself feel good all the time, feel good, feel positive all of the time, or maybe most of the time, if not all of the time, you'll notice that you'll have more good things coming your way. You're attracting more of the positive, you're attracting more of the good. You'll see people are nicer to you, and I mean, a lot of things that you're hoping to happen, a lot of times they do happen. So things just start to become magical for you. So when you're feeling as if you're already there, so you bring the future into the present, like I had mentioned before. So so bring your future into the present and vividly imagine it as real now. So even though in like consciously you're probably thinking that you don't really have it, just don't worry about, just don't even think that, right? Just really get into the spirit of it. In one of the videos I shared that chapter by Thomas Troward, the your it's the book Your Hidden Power. So it's getting into the spirit of it. So when you get into the spirit of it, you connect to it, so you become one with it. So now you want to connect your emotions fully to this picture, and hold on to this positive emotion, like all the good feelings you're having inside. Maybe you're excited, you're just feeling very grateful, and you're just so relieved that everything is just everything just falls into place, right? So just hold on to all that positive emotion. And you want to connect to that feeling throughout the day and keep yourself in positive vibration, because I had mentioned before, it's your vibration that attracts to you whatever manifests in your life, right? So you want to attract so you are attract like we are attracting what we are in harmonious in vibrational harmony with, you know it's a vibration that we put out there that attracts back to us whatever we experience in our life. And an important note, so visualizing is not just about pictures, it's how we feel about those pictures. Because I remember before when I hear visualizing, I just kind of see pictures in my head, like kind of imagining this, imagining that, but at the same time, I mean, I'm trying to. It's very it's all logic to me. It's like I would think of the things that I want, and then but not really feeling the excitement of it. Like I wasn't really, it's not like I was really putting myself there. It's I don't really, I don't know, I just haven't really connected to it emotionally. But ever since I've learned that that's how it's supposed to be, the most important thing is how you feel about the picture, then you start connecting the emotions to it. So it looks like that's the end of my slides. So that's all I have for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to give me a thumbs up, share, or subscribe to my channel. I hope to see you in the next one. And if you have any suggestions as to what I should cover next, or if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. I will see you in the next one. Have yourself an awesome day.